So Mike DelGaudio said something that I really agree with, which is, common. There's very few things I think that we ever disagree on, but I want to talk about it. So let's do that. Hey guys, FunnyGuyTimmy here. Before we actually get into the video, I want to actually remind people of something. I know you guys hate it when I talk about me or talk about, if it's not, a microphone review or how to make money, normally, people skip it. But I want to actually talk about something that's very important. Real quick. So my email address has always been available for anyone who needs help. And the reason I say that is because I know there's a lot of people that come to this channel needing help, whether it's finding the right microphone, they have a noise problem, they need to set up a booth, or they don't know what websites are the best ones to start for voiceover. And I'm always happy to help. Always. And I try to do my best to answer as many comments as possible. But I have noticed that YouTube has been flagging and labeling as spam a lot more a lot more comments that people have been leaving. So a lot of the times I'll go in and I will look at my comments and, I'll respond to as many, and it'll have like the spam or the needs to be reviewed tab, and those will both be 0. They'll almost always be 0 unless I click on them, and then I click on them, and then there's a whole bunch in there. And these are ones that have been there for a while, and I wasn't able to respond quickly. So the reason I'm telling you about that is the email is the best place to get in touch with me for a more expedient or, a more time-sensitive question and answer. Like if you need help quickly and you need, as quick a response as I can give, an email is probably the better place rather than leaving a comment on the video. And so from now on, somewhere here, there will be the email. It's also in the description, but it's been there for a while, but very few people have used it. So anyway, now moving forward, I know that took a lot of time. But Mike DelGaudio had a video not that long ago talking about answering a question, which I think was from an email, if I remember correctly, that was on the topic of headphones or no headphones. And I love his video. His video is going to be in the description. I want to give the guy as much love as possible. He basically said everything that I would say. Well, maybe not everything that I would say, but I very much agree with what he said. Now, again, Mike DelGaudio does more commercial and narration. I do more character work. And basically, it's the same as far as, our opinions on headphones and whether or not you should monitor yourself. And I've gotten this statement and question and email a lot as well. I've gotten a lot of people tell me not to wear headphones. A lot of people saying that you shouldn't wear headphones. That it's unprofessional to wear headphones. And I'm here to say that's bullshit. It's not. It's actually, I get the idea behind it. I get the idea behind wearing headphones or not wearing headphones. I get that, some people think that you shouldn't be focusing on what you sound like through the headphones into the mic and into the system. You should just focus on your performance. But here's the thing. What I'm hearing right now is exactly what I'm sending to you. This is exactly what I would be recording and sending to a client. And there's a lot of nuances and subtleties in my voice that I can't hear without the headphones. There's a lot of that stuff that I can't pick up. A lot of very subtle mouth noises. And if I'm doing a lot of that and I can't hear it, that's going to mess with the take. I'm going to need to drink more water. But if I don't know that I have that issue, I can't fix it. And it's basically the premise around the headphones in general. Now, sometimes, yes, I will do one ear, and I will have one ear open so I can hear what I sound like in the room. But my thing is, my space is pretty dead. My space is designed to have very little echo and to not really sound like any room at all. And so I don't need to hear what my voice sounds like in the space because there's not really space for my voice to be in. My voice goes out, it hits one of these panels, and it basically dissipates and disappears. Or it's absorbed into the sound blankets or the dense foam or the bass trap above me or the thick carpet below me. So it's not really like I need to hear what my voice sounds like in the space. That's good if you're like a musician, but at the same time, the musician, someone who's like a musician or a singer needs to wear headphones because they need to hear the music. So that still doesn't apply to them. The people that I actually don't know that many people that don't wear headphones. I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of people that record while monitoring with headphones. That's voiceover from character all the way to narration, radio work, and all this kind of stuff. Now, a lot of people say you really only need to, wear headphones for radio, or if there's someone on the other end of the glass that's communicating with you so they can communicate through the headphones, or you can listen to the music if you're doing radio. But the issue with that is, if you really just need to hear someone on the other side of the glass, you can just do one ear, because that's all you'd need to communicate. You can do the same thing with doing radio. You just need the music's totally fine to tune. Radio probably needs both because they're having to do it live, so they need, to be editing and tweaking live. Otherwise, it ruins it. There's no doing it over again. But for me, and for a lot of voice actors, especially when they're working alone, they need to be able to hear themselves, because otherwise they're going to waste a lot of time. What I mean by that is, if I pop a P or I pop a B or whatever, there's too much plosive, especially when it comes to very important words in like a name of a client or a name of a company. And I pop that, well, the only way for me to know if I actually popped it would be monitoring myself or in the editing bay. And if this is what I used to do when I was younger, I wouldn't monitor myself because I didn't actually have a microphone that would actually allow me to do that until much later. I would actually record the entire thing from beginning to end, the entire thing, and I would basically not know that I made a mistake until I was sitting down editing it. And it might take me like 30, 40 minutes to record the entire thing. But if I have to go back and record the entire thing over again, that's another 30, 40 minutes that, was wasted. This is an entire thing that was wasted. And, what some people try to do is they try to just record that one line and then try to sandwich it in there, try to edit it in, and it just never sounds right. So, but if I'm recording right now and I hear a pop and I hear a P right there on, an important line, I know to fix it there live, not editing. I know to snap and do a new take. I don't have to, wait till all the way to the end. I don't have to record the entire script and then edit it. I can edit it right here by doing a new take, by doing a new line, and then making sure that there's no plosive. Also, I can hear if there's any traffic noise, background noise, mouth noise, shuffling noise, any interference, and I can hear that right now. And for a lot of people that are doing their own editing, that are producing their own product to sell to a client, I encourage you to do live monitoring. Maybe do it just one ear. If you want to be able to hear your own performance, out in the space that you're recording in, and you don't want to, be just focusing on just what you sound like, then just do one ear. But you have to monitor yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting a lot of time like I did when I was younger. And that's basically it. That's basically it for this particular topic. Go check out Mike DelGaudio's video. I think he went into way more in depth on it. His video will be down in the description. I just wanted to kind of agree with what he said because I do a lot. He's a great guy. He's awesome. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Totally fine. Subscribe if you're new. Bell for notifications. And if you're not subscribed to Mike DelGaudio, go subscribe to Mike DelGaudio. That's it. Period. Till later. Peace.